Well, look, it
Look
still
at-
has the bars.
Yeah, these are the bars, the jail cells, when it used to be a jail. Look at it.
Oh my gosh.
That's so cool. 2 stories.
A 2-story jail.
I wonder if that's Willie. Or is
Oh
that
my
Willie?
gosh.
Or is that Willie?
They're all Willie.
They're all Willies. And they're not free.
No. Oh my gosh. This is just, look at these bars. You're not getting out of that sucker. Okay. So this was a jail, but now it's not.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Hi.
Good, how are you?
Good.
I can't picture this as a jail now. It looks so different. So modern. You know?
Yeah.
They even have an elevator in here? Do you think they
We
had...
haven't been to these falls yet. We have not been to those. Virginia Hawkins Falls. I need to
It's on our
research
to-do
that.
list.
Table Rock.
Yep. Wow, they totally redid this, so it's like not a jail, huh? Oh, that's an ugly man right there in that painting. That's scary. Yeah, he's scary, Dave.
Yeah, Andrew Pickens.
Oh my God, that's him. That's what he looked like.
Yeah, I
Ooh,
guess.
look at that nose. Let's zoom in on that nose. That's a scary face. If that's what he really looked like, OMG.
Look at that walking cane sword, which means you could pull it out and it'd be a sword.
I like that.
That's cool. Old muskets, dueling pistols. Wow. Cool.
Pioneer life in Pickens.
That's how it was. See, that's the kind of musket I want to make. Long rifle. Well, here you go. The liqueur decanter set for your people that, you know,
Yeah.
that had money.
Look, and they had 2 chairs, one for you and
Yeah.
one for me.
Cane seat chairs.
What does that say? Andrews Pickens at war.
Yeah.
You want to read it for us?
Having served in the British Army in the Anglo-Cherokee War of 1760-61, Andrew Pickens sided with the rebel militia in the Revolutionary War. He started out as a captain and eventually rose to the rank of brigadier general. His first heroic battle was at Kettle Creek, Georgia, 1779. There, Colonel Pickens led a militia of 300 men to a defeat of more than 700 British troops. He was at the Battle of Cowpens, which is up by Gaffney, the Peach.
Wow.
Yeah. Pickens earned the rank of brigadier general by leading the militia to a sound defeat of Lieutenant Colonel Bannister Tarleton and the British. Tricking the British into believing that they were retreating, Pickens and his troops were able to outflank them easily win the battle. The Battle of Cowpens proved to be the turning point of the war. I believe that battle was in the movie Mel Gibson was in. What was that called? Patriot.
Oh, no
Remember
way.
when they retreat
Yeah.
and then the British thinks they're retreating, and then they come around and flank them? That's what he did at Battle of Cowpens.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Following the war, Pickens was appointed by President George Washington to be an Indian commissioner. Well respected among the Native Americans, Andrew Pickens attempted to negotiate treaties that were fair to both United States and natives.
Hmm. Wow, look at this old piano.
That's cool. Is it a piano or a harpsichord?
Bacon and Raven Piano, 1840, owned by John C. in Florida? Calhoun? I'm not sure how to say that.
What?
Wow, it is a piano. Look at that. Isn't that
Fort
cool?
Hill Plantation.
Dave!
I didn't realize that. I didn't see that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's like a plastic barrier.
Okay.
People, if you come visit this place, don't walk into the plastic.
The Calhoun House is over by the old stone church. John C. Calhoun was the second vice president of the United States.
Were we at that house over there?
Mhm, yeah. Remember in the back, we went to that and it was closed off?
Yeah.
Couldn't get in? That's it. The Calhoun House. John C. Calhoun is the second president of the United States.
Wow.
Yeah. Was born in South Carolina, Abbeville. Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool knife. That is wicked. That is cool. I'd like to have that. Look at all these arrowheads. It's awesome.
Wow, that's an awesome piano.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize that was plastic glass.
Dang. Some Indian stuff. Cherokee trade. And what is this? Fort Prince George. The Cherokee tribe living in the village of the come here, how would he say it? Kiwi were frequently attacked by the neighboring Creek tribe in the mid-18th century. Cherokee chief, oh, I can't see these words, Sigagunsta made a request to the Carolina Assembly for protection from the Creeks and other hostile neighbors. In 1753, Governor James Glenn led troops from Charleston to Keowee and purchased land for a fort. The fort was named Fort Prince George in honor of the Prince of Wales, which this fort in Keowee, I'm not sure, I'm probably not saying that right. It was once again safe for the Cherokee to farm and trade in the area. The fort was manned for 13 years and became a hub for trade and commerce, as well as a central site during the Cherokee War. The Treaty of 1761 ended the Cherokee War, and the colony no longer felt the need for a garrisoned fort in Indian Territory. By 1776, Fort Prince George was a trading post, and the Hopewell Treaty of 1785 forced the Cherokee to abandon their land altogether. That sucks. Willie, where are you, Willie?
I didn't know that.
Did you hear that, Dave?
I don't know.
Dave, did you hear that? Moonshine. Oh, here we go. Pickens County's most famous outlaw. There he is, everybody. Lewis R. Major Redmond. grew up on the banks of the French Ford River in Transylvania County, North Carolina. After the Civil War, times were such that poor farmers in the reconstructed South could get more money for a bushel of corn by distilling it into moonshine than they could by grinding it into meal. Redmond counted himself among those farmers. Redmond's career as an outlaw began in the spring of 1875 when he escaped an improper warranted arrest by a revenue officer by shooting and killing him. He made his way down into our Pickens County mountains and into the hearts of southern farmers with probable help from locals. Redmond invaded and repeated searches by lawmen from North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. He managed to elude capture, staying on the run for 3 years. He was captured in late 1878 when a group of men caught him sleeping in a house near Easley. During his years as a fugitive, Redmond, the outlaw, became a folk hero to many, as well as the national news in the newspapers. He was so popular that it was said a dishonest person could receive help from a total stranger by claiming to be Major Redmond. In 1884, as he lay dying in prison, U.S. President Chester A. Arthur granted him a pardon. Great, on his deathbed, that's awesome. So that he might spend his last days free at home. He went home to father many children and live a long and happy life. Damn, he was a busy man after he got out. I guess he didn't die in prison.
So he's later. He was a lawyer for that.
Now there's the sheriff and his wife. And the family. They had a big old family, didn't they? Here's the prison. Cell. Pretty darn small. I think it's smaller than the ones they have nowadays.